Hello everybody, Constellasaur here, and we're back with another part of Let's Play Star Stable. So after about a week-ish of a break, I am back, and this was initially supposed to be the part where I finally get to ride my funny little Belgian warm blood because I love these horses so bad. But a new horse came out in between then and now, and this horse is depressed because I did not have stable care, and I was sick, so I was not on this account. So this just works out for me. We're gonna buy the new horse instead. I'm also really excited because there's like a new show jumping thing that you get to test out, so I'm gonna get this horse and then we are gonna do that. Here they are, the babies. So, okay. I do like pretty much all of the coats. This one is not one of my favorites though. I'm always a sucker for a bay. Look at the baby. We got the flea bitten. Got the black. The black is definitely not my favorite. I always find the black coats are a little too plain, but the coat itself is very pretty. One's also nice. I have this one on my main account. It is my favorite of the options. That being said, we are going with this one because it's so cute. Look at it. So we are also going to change the mane because I really like the braids on this horse. Specifically with the little tail. Look at that. Alright. Personalize and buy. A mare. An adult. We're going to see names here. This horse is giving me a bit of deer vibes. Silver deer, I think fits. Look at her. Okay, let's go. Oh, the baby. I forgot to take my tack off my horse before I bought the horse, so we're actually gonna send her to the stable and then go get her because I want this tack, so we're gonna have to go back anyways. Okay, so there is also a piece of tack that I do want to grab off of this horse, which is the funny little leg wraps over here. I really wanted to use like the pride bows with this outfit, but I don't feel like the pink matches what's on me, so we're not going to. But just know that the thought is there. The thought is there. Oh, pretty lady. Hymns. Okay. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna move World Wish up. Move Fern Cloud into here, and then move Dew Dream over there, and there we go. Okay, alright. Next time, Hollow Bone, assuming it doesn't take me till the next horse release to get on the game again. Yep. So in here, look! Oh, I love this horse so bad. I love these horse coats. The gates aren't like my favorite things in the world. I don't love the animations on this horse, but the horse itself, very pretty. Very worth it, I feel like. For me anyways. There we go. Look at her. Perfect. I think. Do any of these horses have horseshoes? The answer was a resounding no. Anyways, that is not a problem. We're just gonna feed our horse and then we are gonna be on our way. We're gonna go straight to the riding hall actually because I want to check out the funny little show jumping course because that looks like it'll be fun. I really hope they update all the games with new show jumping rules. Not all the games, sorry, all the races, like all the show jumping races with the new show jumping rules or something similar. So I feel like that would be fun. The lady, look at her. Hey, yo. There we go. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Hi, Lucy. Would you like to try out a show jumping course with some new competition rules? Yes. I'm sure you've entered plenty of show jumping races in Jorvik already, and you may have been surprised at the lack of, well, shall we say, rules. I decided it is high time for a serious approach to show jumping around here. In most parts of the world, you get faults if you knock poles down or if your horse refuses to jump an obstacle. I designed a course to train us in these rules. Why don't you try it? I installed some beautifully designed obstacles for a superior experience. Let me explain the rules to you. If you knock down a pole, that's 4 faults. If your horse refuses to jump, that's another 4. is also a factor. The course has a set max time, and if you exceed that, you'll get 1 extra fault per second over time. The goal is to complete the course as quickly as possible with no faults. Come talk to me when you're ready to give it a go. I'm excited to share this experience with Jorvik. Are you ready? Great, let's go. All right, let's do this. So complete the course as fast as you can with the fewest faults possible. Here are the 4 fault types. Tear down part of an obstacle, 4 faults. Over time, 1 fault for each second. Hooves in water, 4 faults. Refusal, 4 faults each time. Okay, let's go. Let's try this. Your time limit, no faults. There was okay, so I like that, right? That also felt just a smidge too easy. There was like a moment there where I felt like I should have hit a jump and I didn't, which is a little weird. Hold on, let me. So what did you think? It was really exciting to see you and your horse tackle this challenge. Come back at any time to try my competition again. I will not stay here for very long, but I hope you'll come back often to experience my kind of show jumping. Yes, let's do it. I like the new rules. Strongly agree. Rules for show jumping competition were easy to understand. Strongly agree. I found the difficulty of the competition too easy. Between old and new show jumping rules, all show jumping competition should add use old rules, use the new rules, allow me to choose the rules, no pain to use the new rules. My wish for a future improvement to show jumping is adding rules that are more realistic. Competing with other players, new show jumping closing game. Adding. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do the race again in a second here. We're gonna level up first, but I'm gonna explain a little bit what I hope Star Stable will do with show jumping, because I have some thoughts. So what I'm hoping is that, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the Star Stable Seasonal Riders games, and just the older riding system in general, right? So those games, of course, have show jumping. They also have a version of dressage too that I'm not as familiar with because I haven't really had much of a chance to mess around with it. I own a physical copy of Winter Riders, but I do not own the dressage one, so I wouldn't be able to speak on dressage. But I do own the Winter Riders games, which of course includes and focuses on show jumping. And I must say that I really, really love the show jumping system in that game because it makes me work for it. And I will struggle with those races sometimes, and it's a lot of fun. If I remember to do it, I will implement a video clip here of me playing Winter Riders and just showing like what I wish they would do with it, because I do really like the show jumping system in that game. It's challenging, it's fun, and I love how it works, and I honestly wish they would do that or something similar to that. Just make it difficult like that. Like, this feels like a step in the right direction, but I want that. Whatever that was, I want that kind of difficulty. It was fun, and I feel like people would enjoy that. Okay, so this is technically the original riding hall, but like the version that was made for this game, because it got like a little narrow hallway over here. I'm getting off track. Anyways, the show jumping that I was referring to was this one. It shouldn't be too bad at the moment for me just because of the horse I'm riding, but we're gonna do it anyways. Yeah. So with these particular races, if I go full speed here, I'm probably gonna knock the rail. Yeah. So usually you want to go at these jumps not at full speed. It's a lot easier to hit these bars, is essentially what it is. Oh. I am capable of doing a clear round. Hold on. apparently yapping and racing was not an option for me there. Anyways, you get the point. That I just really like the racing system here. Maybe they could find a way to combine the two in a way. I think that would be a lot of fun. But I like what Star Stable's done, but I also have a lot more fun with whatever this show jumping system was. Anyways, that was just my mini little like tangent, I guess. Hopefully they do something like that. I doubt it a little bit, but I do. That's my want. That's my hope for it, essentially. So I was going through my quest logs, and apparently I have the key to the city quests already, and I feel like I was probably putting that off for a reason, because I know on my alt I purposely haven't unlocked the new areas because I'm trying to like finish all the side quests and stuff before we do that. But there's so many side quests, and this is a let's play, so we're just gonna go talk to Conrad and unlock Goldenhills. Alright, Conrad, I've been waiting years for this moment to let me in. Let's go. Okay. Key to the city is ready. That's it, Lucy. The key is ready. We can't be sure it will work though, as it isn't easy to make an exact copy of a key based on only a picture. The key has frail parts that can break or ruin the lock for good, but that's a risk we have to take. Do I know anything about Goldenhills Valley? Yes, I do. I'll be happy to tell you about it. Goldenhills Valley is a very special place. It's no myth that snow spirits and other mysterious creatures roam around there during the winter. That's why they lock the gate. It's relatively safe at this time of year, but you always need to watch your back. In the eastern parts of the valley, there's a small farm that belongs to Justin's grandfather. That's right, old Jasper that you met earlier. In the far western parts of the valley lies the Cape West fishing village. They say there is a very nice stable there on a beautiful island nearby. I've never been there myself, but I'm sure you will make new friends and take part in exciting adventures there. Okay, Lucy, time to start your trip to Goldenhills Valley, and good luck. I hope you find the mayor there and find out why the gate wasn't opened this year. Remember that we can't be sure that the key will work. It looks good for about 3 attempts. Come back here if you can't open the gate. And be careful. Alright, perfect. Let's go. Alright. Hello? What? Okay. Alright. I don't know what that was. The key broke, but the lock opened. The gate is open and Goldenhills Valley lies open for you. Here we are. I am assuming... Okay, so there's a quest up there, Jasper's here, and then there's another one over there. Okay, so I think we are going to talk to Jasper first. I think that's the move here. We're going to talk to him first. You want to know why the gate has been locked? Even after winter was over, I wondered about that myself, you know? I've seen all the riders outside the gate who wanted to let their horses stretch their legs here in the Goldenhills Valley. A lot of trailers had to turn back as well. What a mess it's been. But I know who you should talk to about it. Mayor Claus in Cape West Fishing Village. Claus is responsible for the key to the city that opens the gate. You'll find your way there by riding as far west as possible. Follow the Golden Road, but don't ride into Golden Leaf Forest. It is hard to find a way out from the western part of the forest. Okay. There's more stuff here. Jasper's tiny troublemakers. Ah, where did they go? They were right here. Oh, you're here. I apologize for my temper. I just can't get these troublemakers off my back, and it's starting to get to me. There are these small fox kits causing havoc all around the farm, jumping around the pumpkin patch, knocking over crates by playing hide and seek. Ugh, I swear, they seem to never run out of energy. Oh, there they go. Look at them run. They're just having the time of their lives. Look at them. There, did you see them? They're quick little things. Could you try and catch up with them while I stay here and clean up the mess they've made? Maybe you could figure out as to why they'd leave me and figure out a way to get them to leave me and my farm alone. I think they're headed towards the small forest in the valley. Alright, let's go. The foxes have stopped under the tree, still giddy after the mischief they've caused back at Jasper's farm. Even now, just after having run that distance from Jasper, the kids seem to be looking for the next fun thing. figure out a fun activity for the kids. There has to be a less destructive way for these little kids to use up their energy. Maybe they could be convinced to play a game. With all these leaves around, that's it. They love to run and jump around, so what's a better option than playing in the leaf piles? There's nothing more fun, and it's tiring too. The kids are sure to be tuckered out in no time. Alright, let's do it. The foxes seem to understand that something fun is waiting around the corner, their eyes glimmering with excitement. They'll follow my lead. Let's do it. The foxes seem ready to play. Let's do this. Alright. Alright. The kids are curled up on the ground, exhausted. It seems like the plan worked. They look as if they'd benefit from a safe place where they can lie down for a bit. There are sure to be some things around the forest that could be used to build a small shelter. Let's do that. Let's see. What do we need? Seems as if they like the shelter. This will be a great place for them to rest after a long day of playing. Hopefully this new fun activity will keep them from bothering Jasper in the future. Right, and we're gonna do the race again since we're already here. Jasper has a few quests for us that seem like side quests. I'm gonna do them since we're already here. Lucy, welcome to the Eastglade Pumpkins farm. Finally, we get to see you again. I can't thank you enough for liberating me from all the hate and bitterness I carried around with me for 20 years. And for nothing, as it turns out, but now I can finally get a chance to be happy. I can finally pursue my biggest dream, growing pumpkins. But I bet you wonder what I'm doing here in Goldenhills Valley. You see, Lucy, since you liberated me from my hatred, I no longer need to stand and guard my fence around against my neighbor. And that's thanks to you. Yes, this is my pumpkin farm. A bit run down and neglected, I'm afraid, as I haven't really been here for the last 20 years. But now that I'm back and I'm going to fix it up and start growing the best and tastiest pumpkins in Jorvik. There's a lot of exciting things to do here at my pumpkin farm. If you have time, if you help me out, I'll have some time left over and I can help you with the trailers in this area. Back and forth from the fishing village, for example. And it isn't just work, there's lots of fun stuff to do here too. I have some exciting riding tracks that need to be remodeled and tested. I'll also pay you a little bit more than usual for farm work. How about it? Great. Great that you want to help out a little here. I'm very pleased. Sprinkler's out of order. Darn it, the sprinkler system isn't working. It's probably due to all the holes in the hose, lying around here unused for so many years. Because of all the holes, no water is making it to the sprinklers. Take this waterproof tape and fix the hose and we'll see if it gets the sprinklers going. The riding track around my pumpkin farm has deteriorated during the years I've been away. Can you have a look and see which fences are dangerous and need to be repaired or replaced? I've marked them on your map, orange spots, so you can easily find them. Come back to me and let me know how it goes. Alright. Not orange spots anymore, but you know, Godspeed. Alright. That certainly did the trick. Now the sprinklers are working as they should. Well done, Lucy. Okay, 3 of the horse jumps are broken. That makes perfect sense. After all, I built those fences over 20 years ago, thinking that Justin would learn to jump here. It didn't quite turn out that way, but now the riding track can come into use again by you and your friends. Oh, my phone went off. Alright, riding lumberjack. Alright, we can fix the jumps, but we're gonna need more wood. Maybe you have seen the 4 old dead trees around the house. Take the saw from the porch steps and cut down the 4 dead trees, then drag them back here with your strong horse. Alright. ghost dust. As you may know, we use pumpkin for the big annual Halloween festivals. People carve scary and funny faces on the pumpkins, put lights in them, and use them for decoration. Legend has it that the pumpkins keep the evil spirits away from your home. Have I found a way to make them more creepily alive? As the pumpkins are growing, I fertilize them with ghost dust. Ghost dust is the leftovers of the glittering trails of snow spirits trails the snow spirits leave as they lurk around here during the winter. There is ghost dust all over the grasslands here in Goldenhills Valley, so it's pretty easy to find. Find a few fistfuls of ghost dust and spread it over the pumpkins. Come back and find me when you're done. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Not bad. You and your horse are really quite strong. Maybe you should be a lumberjack. Okay, fix the old horse jumps. Take the logs and fix the old horse jumps. With a bit of work and using parts of the old jumps, they should be as good as new again. Let's go. Whatever that little bar is that keeps popping up every time I do an action, it's cool in concept. I think it's cool. It'd be cool if when you failed, it made you redo whatever the stupid little task was, but also it needs to slow down because the bar is already full before the little white thing even has a chance to hit where you need to hit the space bar. That is dumb. Anyways. Great, Lucy. Now the jumps aren't dangerous anymore and they should work fine. Maybe it's time for a test run? Yeah, that's great. That should do the trick. We won't get to enjoy the results for a long, long time, though. Pumpkins take a long time to grow. Alright, let's try out the riding track. I built it for Justin at the time. I still hoped I would get to be a real grandfather. Oh well, now you and your friends can use it instead. Justin has disappeared. I wonder what happened to him. Try out my old riding track and see how the fixed up jumps work. Let's go. Let's do this. So the little the race music that plays when you start the race, it tried to play the original racing track, like the old one, when I started the race for like a split second, and then it changed to like the Western version. I don't know, I just thought that was funny. That looked pretty exciting. I have to admit, you are really quite the good rider. Maybe this track is a bit too easy and short for someone like you, but I think it has potential. Right. Okay, we're gonna do it again as we are here. Alright. Oh, old riding track in opposite direction. Oh, okay. Maybe you should try the riding track in the opposite direction. It feels completely different. Okay, I guess we're doing this as well. is technically a daily, but I'm just reading it anyways, since you do it once. It looked just as fun in the other direction. Okay, let's see here. Pumpkin cleaning. While you were testing the riding track, I was checking out my pumpkin field. I noticed that some of the pumpkins are old and have gone bad. Can you help me get rid of the bad pumpkins? I can see at least 6 that need to go, and then I think we can try and fix up the old horse trailer. Alright, let's do this. Thank you. Sometimes pumpkins go bad and then it's best to get rid of them to leave room for the good ones. Tractor check. Okay. Okay, that'll be tomorrow. Alright, where's the wolf? Something is happening here, Lucy. I've been told about a pack of aggressive wolves in the area north of Eastglade. The wolves are normally not a threat to people, but if there is a pack of them lurking about, they may be a bit aggressive and scare people that intrude on their territory. Can you ride up to Shadowy Hills just north of here? Just follow the road north towards the North Iron Gate. See if you can find any wolves and report them back to me, please. Alright, let's go! Oh, that is a crunchy stock image, but okay. That got the job done, I guess. Alright. You found a pack of wolves there. That's not good. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We'll start by warning other riders so they won't be frightened if they run into the wolves. I understand they have only put up a couple warning signs, which isn't really enough. Here, take these 4 signs and put them up in places I marked out on your mini-map. These are some really good signs. Come back and check in with me when you're done. Alright, let's go. Well, at least we've done everything we can to warn people about the wolves. Dog or wolf, what's the difference? The wolves should certainly stop threatening people if there was something to keep them happy. So you think Lynn in the riding arena has some dog treats that she keeps for training dogs? Techno. Or training her dog, Techno. Sure, why not? Maybe the dog treats work for wolves as well. Why don't you stop by there sometime and ask her if she has some dog treats for the wolves? I wouldn't necessarily say what's the difference, but sure, Jasper. I will go ask her if she has dog treats that we can feed to the wolves. Oh, we're here. Hey, Lucy, have you beaten the record at the show jumping course yet? Maybe it's time for another try? Do I have dog treats? Yeah, that's a weird request. I have lots of dog treats. People tend to spoil Techno, so I have to take most of the treats away so he doesn't get sick. Here's a big bag. That should definitely be enough for a whole pack of wolves. Start with a wolf that doesn't seem too aggressive and see how it reacts. I think that will work well. If not, we can always hope that Silver Deer can run really fast. Certainly hope she lives up to the name. This person in the background's been struggling for a little bit now. Hello. Oh, little guy. Here to give you treats. Do you want it? Tell Jasper that the wolves seem more content. Alright. Well, that's a solution, I guess. You're just a little guy. Ha! That was brave. Well done, Lucy. So the wolves seem a little less dangerous after they were fed? I hope that the wolf you gave treats to shared them with the other wolves so the whole pack will be a little calmer now. Can you ride out and check if they have become less aggressive? Don't try to trace you away? Tell me how it went. Alright, let's do it. I can follow instructions. Surely. Don't mind me. Oh, crap. Don't mind me taking the bottle. That's great. The wolves are calmer now. Let's hope they stay that way. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it's just the time blocker. Okay, so we're gonna go up to Cape West Fishing Village and speak to the mayor. Or not? Hello? Emma. Stop, wait for me. Thanks for stopping. I'm on my way to the fishing village to buy some new clothes, but it's just too far of a walk. I've walked all the way from the Baroness's riding arena and I'm exhausted. Can I ride on the back of your horse? Thanks a lot. Could you please drop me off at the clothes store on the southern pier in Cape West Fishing Village? Let's go, yeah. Alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Red Dead. I was just given the scare of my life when she yelled. Oh, I hate that. Don't do that. Oh, God. Oh, don't do that. I don't like that one. Oh, well, we're here. Whoa, thanks for the ride. Very kind of you, Lucy. You must be the best rider in Jorvik. Now I'm going to buy some clothes and stuff. See ya, Lucy. Take care. Wow, talk about shop till you drop. But this time I will pay well. Lucy, 10,000 Jorvik shillings. Ouch, I only have 70 Jorvik shillings left. It's really expensive to shop here on the coast. But my best friend in all of Jorvik will give me a ride anyways, right? Help me up and off we go. Back to the riding arena. Okay, well we just got here, but sure, I will bring you back. Jorvik's best taxi service, apparently. Thank you, Lucy. Such a relief not to have to walk the entire way. It would have killed me. But I must have brought a ton of clothes, at least. I must have bought a lot of clothes, at least. Lucky for you that you have a nice horse to help you out. You're the world's nicest horse, Silver Deer. Take care, Lucy. See ya. And you want more help. Oh, Lord. Girlie, I've got things to do. Hello again, Lucy. Hi, Silver Deer. You're the world's finest horse. Now you need to help me. I need a ride to Goldenleaf Forest. I have just prepared a brand new public race course. You could be the first one to try it out if you want. Help me up on the horse, please. Let's ride. Okay, here we go again. Please let this be the end of your shenanigans, Emma. I'm begging. Here we are. Thank you, Lucy. Ta-da! Behold the Goldenleaf Forest racetrack. You see, Lucy, I don't have a horse here, so it wasn't easy to set up a good racetrack. We'll test it together, and you can tell me what you think. Come on now, help me up on Silver Deer and let's ride. Ugh, okay. Whatever, okay. You better not yell in my ear. Wow, well done. What did you think of the track? Lickety-split, like my grandmother used to say. Alright, let's do it again. Okay, so now we get to go talk to the mayor. Alright, here we are. Hello there, rider. You look like you have come a long way. If you need a stable for your horse, you should go to Goldenleaf Stables. It's on the little island north of the village. Just follow the bridge out north. Oh, you came from Silverglade? Really? I bet people over there want to know why the gate has been closed. I'm afraid there is a simple explanation. Let me explain. This is what happened. In winter, I always keep the key to the city in an iron-bound box that I keep under my bed. As you know, we keep the gate locked during winter to keep the winter spirits out of Silverglade and maintain the peace and tranquility, as they are actually quite dangerous and frightening. Every spring, we unlock the gate again, but this year, nobody could find the key. One day I noticed that the box had been stolen. The only traces of the thieves were some footprints. Strangely enough, there were only left footprints. No right footprints at all. Very strange. Along the missing tracks. We found the same footprints from a shoe left along the beach south of the bridge leading to the mainland. We looked for more clues along the beach towards the labyrinth shore, but we didn't find any, and the prints came to an end at the water's edge. It's easy to get lost there, mind you, so it's quite possible we missed something. If you want to give it a shot, be my guest, but I'm afraid you won't find anything. Okay, and then the stable. Ask about the local stables. Is there a stable here of the coast? Of course there is. Jorvik is full of stables, and of course we have one of our own as well. Everyone on Jorvik loves horses, and our stable is the best in Goldenhills Valley. It may be the only one, but it doesn't matter. We are proud of the Goldenleaf stables. If you ride up north, you'll find a pier that we call the Long Bridge. If you ride over it, you'll come to Goldenleaf stables. Don't forget to say hello to the manager, Karen, for me. All right. Something on the edge here. Oh no, not the dreaded fishing quest. Oh no. Hello there, little shrimp. I'm Mr. K. Trout, the best of all the fishermen from Anvil Bay in the north. I'm sure you've heard of me. I just moved here because of the fantastic variety of fish in the sea around the village. It's a great place for a fishing business. So what's your name, little mackerel? Lucy, a great name for a fisherman. This is going to be great. Okay, Lucy, now that you're here in this beautiful fishing village, maybe you can help Mr. K. Trout with a few fishing things. I'm thinking that if we work together, it could be very profitable for both of us. So what do you say? Should we cast our lines together? Give me the bottle. Okay. Excellent, Lucy. There are lots of things for us to do, and later I can teach you everything there is to know about fishing. If you want, keep talking to me, and I'll send you on fishing assignments. Check my fishing lines. I've set out my best fishing rods along the southern bridges where the Jorvik cod runs at this time of the year. Can you check the rods and bring any cod you catch up here to me? There's a problem with the crayfish traps. I don't know what happened, but they're not catching any more crayfish. Please check the traps and make sure everything looks okay. Please bring it over to me if there are any crayfish in it. The traps are placed near the long bridge next to Goldenleaf stables. Be careful as you will have to ride close to the edge. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, what's this? Cape West Fishing Village Ferry Landing. You've discovered the Cape West Fishing Village Ferry Landing. When you've found docks that connect to one another, you can use the ferry to travel faster over long distances. You need to be a star rider to use this ferry. There we go. Alright. Wow, there were fish on every rod? That's half a dozen fine fish. Okay, we're gonna head down towards the stable next. Alright, Karen. Ask about the local stables. Hi, Claus says hello. Make sure you say hello back when you see him again. Welcome to Goldenleaf Stables. We are a small and friendly stable that is open to everybody. Here you can take part in our competitions and help out with daily chores. There is always a lot to do in a stable, and all help is greatly appreciated. Of course, you will be paid too, but first I should tell you a little bit about Goldenleaf Stables. Goldenleaf Stables is a very, very old stable that was founded many years ago and was used to breed war horses for the old Jorvik Navy. It's hard to believe, but where the Cape West Fishing Village lies today, there used to be a powerful fort that protected trade ships in the Golden Bay from pirates and other enemies. Things are a little bit different nowadays. We are a lot more peaceful and love to receive visitors and travelers from near and far. We haven't had too many visitors after a long winter, so any news of the outside world is more than welcome. It's good to know that our stable and the famous Jorvik stables further south are the westernmost stables on Jorvik. Okay, so I'm going to leave that alone for now, just because there's a lot of quests, and I'm going to run back to the fishing guy and confirm that, and then we're going to run around the shore and do the little pirate thing before we get off track, because I keep getting distracted by all the quests. I've returned. What? They were broken? That's worse than a rotten squid, and it certainly explains why they're not getting any more crayfish. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone too, and I'll come back to that at a later date. Oh, that's a lot of noise. What? Wait a minute. Oh my god, did they fill it in? Oh, that's so dumb. So I started playing the game in like 2012, and this area here used to be like water, and you would have to like try not to get the like, oh, you've gone too deep and you get sent back. So this wasn't filled in. You would have to like struggle to get through, and I used to have a lot of fun with it. I'm kind of sad that they filled it in. That's a little boring. Oh well. Alright, let's go back. Wow, that's not bad. Wow, that's not bad. That is my chest, but it's been emptied, of course, and the key to the city is gone. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put a pin in that. Assuming the Equestrian Festival is not next week, I don't think it is, but assuming next week is not the Equestrian Festival, we'll immediately go back to doing these quests in Goldenleaf Stables. If it is the Equestrian Festival, we'll immediately go to do the Equestrian Festival, and then we'll just keep a pin in Goldenleaf Stables. And we'll go back to that as soon as we're done with whatever event stuff is needed. So Goldenleaf is our main priority. Before we end off this part here, however, I am going to run to Jorvik Stables, and I'm going to quickly get this horse to level 7, and we're going to look at all the gates before we finish off. Alright, so I have finally gotten this horse to level 7, so we should have all the special movements. So I am just going to go through and show them all off. Okay, after taking a chance to look at the animations again, I think I like them a lot more than I initially did. I think the only, like, I guess, issue that I have with this horse is that I don't like how the ears pin back when it jumps. Like, I don't know, that just seems very off to me. That's kind of my only issue. Otherwise, I think I really like this horse. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun today. I've also been filming for a lot longer than initially intended because it is almost 7 p.m. and I've been filming since I got off work, so roughly around 5. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.